Hello my fellow hammerheads and welcome to the last lore part for the Daughters of Khaine. In this video I will talk about the characters. But before we begin, I recommend that you buy and read the Battletome and the stories for yourself, because only this way we can support Games Workshop, the Black Library, their authors, and you can enjoy the unabridged stories for yourself. As always, I will provide the faction-specific terminology in the description box down below. Now, I won't waste any more of your time, let's begin. Welcome back my friends. I've been waiting for you. Please, take a seat and grab yourself something to drink. I will be right with you. The last time I told you about the society of the Daughters of Khaine. But what about their leaders? Let me tell you about these individuals. These would be the Hag Queens, Slaughter Queens, Bloodwrack Medusae, Khaine, and his High Oracle Morathi. The chosen of Morathi are selected from the Witch Elves and Sisters of Slaughter. After gruesome initiation rites, they will be immersed in a cauldron filled with shadow demons, and if they survive this, they will emerge stronger and will be able to channel the blessings of Khaine. Hag Queens ascend from the Witch Elves. They are the guardians of mysteries and holy relics of the temples. Morathi teaches them secret rituals, divine incantations, and words of power. Their duties are plentiful. As an example, the Hag Queens are responsible with mixing the poisons and potions for their sisters. Another duty is to prepare the cauldrons of blood for their rituals to keep their sisters youthful in appearance, and it expands their lifespan by far longer than even the oldest of their elf kin. An exception of Morathi and High King Volturnus of the Idoneth. Without the bath, they would die due to their high age. Slaughter Queens are more martial leaders of the covens. They ascend from the Sisters of Slaughter, and they are true exemplars in flawless acrobatics, feints, and blade work. But like their sisters, the Hag Queens, they are able to channel Khaine's power. Both the Hag Queen and Slaughter Queens can request to ride on one of the greatest religious icons into battle, the Cauldron of Blood. It is a mobile shrine, heavy with dark enchantments, and only by the incantations of their riders and the promise of carnage. These shrines are propelled forward to grind their enemies into dirt. Hag Queens are able to boil the blood in the cauldron. The thick mist around the shrine is high in iron, and the Khainites seem to shrug off the blows of their enemies more easily. Every temple has at least one, and Morathi claims that these are gifts bestowed upon them by Khaine himself. It doesn't matter how much blood you pour into the cauldron, as the hidden magic of Morathi puts the access to her own cauldron beneath Cathtrar, to repurpose the energy and use it for her own gains. A small misdeception to her daughters, because it is seen in great favor that they never overflow. The Medusae are made in a ritual in which the serpents on Morathi's head bite a daughter. It is seen as a boon and a curse, as the painful transformation imbues them with a portion of Morathi's strength and magic. The ritual is called Slith-onóir. No matter why she has been transformed, will it be either that she was in high favor or questioned the Shadow Queen. After the deed is finished, she will be the most loyal servant to the High Oracle. Like their sisters, the Hag Queen and Slaughter Queen, Morathi will give them a shrine for battle. Accompanied by 2 daughters, they will ride into battle. On top of the shrine is a mirror called the Scáthmre, emitting an agonizing aura strong enough to stop the hearts of their enemies. Next in line is Khaine. Khaine, the bloody-handed god of murder. Unlike Mathlan, he is still around, just not really alive. Stronger than his brother from the world that was, the Chaos Gods had more trouble in destroying him than the other elven gods. Well, he is destroyed, and he is weak, as Khorne has claimed the majority of his parts and melted the essence into weapons for his worthiest bloodthirsters. Morathi was certain that he was dead for sure, as the blood rituals which kept her young did stop working, and she switched to shadow magic to keep herself young. As with every elven god, if one part remains, the god may rise again. Khaine is a glimmer of hope for the daughters and Morathi. It is Khaine's iron heart which survived the shattering of the old world. As Khorne, the chaos god of blood and war, destroyed him, he tried to squeeze the heart in his hand for an age, but it only lost 8 drops of blood. In his fury, Khorne threw the heart into the realms and it landed near Charybdar, the father of all Charybdises. Morathi was so desperate to claim the heart before anyone else, especially her son. In her attempts to claim the heart, she angered Charybdar, and for 13 days they fought for the treasure. Morathi was direly wounded, and only her ability to absorb the power from Khaine's heart allowed her to survive. Charybdar was unconscious, but what happened afterward, not even I can say. Speaking of which, Morathi. She's ancient and almost as old as I am. A powerful sorceress in shadow magic, only rivaled by her own son Malarian. In the world that was, she was the power behind the throne of both the High and Dark Elves. Everyone was dancing when she wanted it. But times have changed, and like the majority of mortal elves, she was devoured by Slaanesh until she escaped. In the Age of Myth, she used her powers to create herself shadow demons as companions, and right now she uses her skills to conceal her real serpentine form. If you are lucky to see her in her she-elf form, Morathi is beautiful with wings made of shadow metal. Just be careful not to fall for her. It might be the last thing you see. If she has to be subtle, she will maintain her humanoid form to achieve her goals. But when she is injured in body or pride, well, you already know what she really looks like. Her wings made of shadow metal will reveal her true bat-like wings. Her eyes glow sinister, and she uncoils to her true height as she reveals her true shape. Incredibly strong, she is still a sorceress which can kill you with a look. And I mean that literally. With a glance, your blood will boil until you burst apart like the bag of mostly water you are. It will take a while for Morathi until she can transform herself into the she-elf she wants to be. Hours, days, no one knows how long it might take the next time. The last time, it was during the Bloodstripe Wars, I believe, that she couldn't transform back for months. Now, as the High Oracle of Khaine, she solely dedicated herself to the god of murder. But as we know, Khaine is destroyed, and his hopes to be resurrected are prevented by his High Oracle, who sucks the power of worship away from his heart. With every ounce of power she steals from somewhere else, her dark apotheosis draws nearer, and when she achieves her goal of godhood, realms will be broken. I hope my attempts to prepare you for the upcoming events were successful. I'm keen to know what you think about it. Just leave me a note under my table, and I will read it as soon as I can. I hope you will lend your ear to my stories again. I have many more for you to quench your thirst for knowledge. You just have to listen for the bell, and you will know that I'm here again, waiting for you. Have a good night, friend, and please, stay fantastic. Bye.